Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Crypto MY. In today's episode, let's review about this Aleph Zero. So let's stay tuned. So as you can see on my screen, Aleph Zero mainnet is live. So today I'll talk about what is Aleph Zero and I will do a conclusion why Aleph Zero is worth investing. So looking at here right now, this is the official website of Aleph Zero. If you guys don't know where to find it, you can just click down the link below and look more into it. And this is interesting because it looks something like Solana. It has its own blockchain, but its uniqueness comes in a different way. It has its own scalability whereby it can reach all the way up to 100,000 TX with a 460 ms confirmation time. This is epically fast. So when talk about TPS, right, I understand that most of the people went into Solana because of the high TPS, because of people show the screenshot of Solana is getting high TPS. But something here is this one has higher TPS than Solana. So if you are talking about TPS and you think that TPS is useful for you, it's a factor for you, then I think AZERO scalability is one of the key main thing that will hype up this project. Let's talk about then decentralization. Decentralization, Aleph Zero aims to become the first decentralized directed acyclic graph DAG based platform with a large rotating random committee. So it has its own uniqueness of decentralization, and it also has its own private smart contract. Liminal Aleph Zero original privacy framework is based not only on zero knowledge proof, but also take advantage of secure multi-party computation concepts. So if you want to look more about this, you can actually click on this and you will actually see the overall framework, how it looks like. And this is actually how it looks like, but I won't go through the frameworks, but it is very, very interesting to know that it has its own uniqueness. So not just that, it has very low cost transfer transaction fees, which is on average transaction on Aleph Zero network cost about 0.0003 R0. Not just that, it has proven security, it has its own DEX and decentralized dark pool, hub and spoke operation model, and also file storage. So you can see, right, when you talk about this, what's so special about this is, first thing, when we want to know whether or not this project will be hyped, first thing is we want to know whether this project has its own uniqueness. Yes, it has its own scalability, decentralization, private smart contract, almost near free transaction fees. Not just that, it has your own other protocols also, you can see here. And the main thing is, the second thing that we need to know is whether or not it has a lot of backers. But if you scroll all the way down, you can see, wow, it has a lot of people in this project all the way here, all the way down, and you can see the partners and investors. We are talking about the backers. It has a lot of good backers here. So these are already 2 points that makes the Aleph Zero sounds very interesting to invest. And the third thing is MEXC will launch this token, will launch this project on 27th of January, which is tomorrow. So you can see on the MEXC Twitter, he actually tweeted that MEXC will leave R0 Aleph Zero in the innovation zone under R0 USDT trading pair at 3 o'clock on January 27. So you can see here, this will be listed on MEXC. Meaning that if you want to buy Aleph Zero, you can purchase them directly from MEXC, and MEXC will be the first one who lists them. So I would say, right, one thing good about MEXC is MEXC always lists a lot of projects. And some of the projects, I don't want to say all, but some of the project has its own potential to grow and has the value. So if you're able to catch one, meaning that you are able to hunt a gem. So not just that, we talk about the TPS and whatsoever, we want to confirm that, right? So you can see here, the TPS is real. I actually got it in Twitter, so you can see that Aleph Zero TPS is 100,000 3,000 transactions per second, and the transaction time is as fast as only 0.4 seconds. Compared to Solana, only 50,000 TPS, and it only have about 2.5 transaction time. Not just that, talking about Aleph Zero, Aleph Zero also have its own staking mechanism. You can see the Aleph Zero staking mechanism. This is tweeted by their own Twitter. You can see that it has its own staking mechanism also, where you're able to stake and get rewarded in staking R0. So you can see the next one, this one, layer 1 of choice. They talk about FTM, DeFi, and dev focus with 1 billion granted. Strong team with solid branding and huge developer fund for Avalanche. Near is the most undervalued that run close to Ethereum market cap. AZERO, my dark horse, which raised 14.8 million in funding after they built in stealth from 2018. You can see, right, the 2018 all the way to 2022, that journey, they're able to come up with something epic and launch at the mainnet. It's something to be valued about, because they have been working hard. I believe they have been working hard to achieve something this year, and able to launch this year is something spectacular. Okay, so looking at the next Twitter, you can see that this is actually the R0 moonshape that somebody created. You can see right now when it launched, the ICO token, which is starting to 10 cents, if it launched tomorrow and it goes all the way to $1, it's 10x. And out of 10x, it's only 180 million market cap. So you can see, right, the market cap is very low compared to Solana. You can see right now Solana have achieved about 60 over billion market cap before. Let's put this example. If you think that this Aleph Zero have the potential to overrun Solana in coming future, then imagine this, 60 billion, and right now Aleph Zero is sitting at 18 million. So how many X's that you think that you can achieve? Correct? So for example here, if R0 managed to outrun Solana in future, you can get up to 3,666 X's, and that's bring R0 the price to $366 per token. If you ask me whether or not this is a good investment, I would say yes, because of 4 reasons. Why? First of all, it has its own uniqueness. It has its own TPS, has its own advantages to overrun other projects, which is something to take note. The second thing is it has a low market cap. Only 18 million starting at 10 cents. It's very low market cap that I think you can consider to invest. And the third thing is they are already on the mainnet and prepared to launch on tomorrow 27th. And the last thing is they have a lot of backers. They have even a lot of supporters in their community. So of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing based on my experience, and I think that this has a very good potential to grow. I don't want to give it like so ridiculous pricing, so ridiculous ROI, but I would say at least outrun FTM. I think it's very possible. So if it outrun FTM, you can get 300 access easily. So you just think about it, okay? And I think that's all for today's episode. If you like my episode today, remember to click like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys soon, and goodbye.